Hi there, my name is Nick Dunne. I'm the sports editor at the Ryersonian, and I'm here to show you how to play chess. Let's start with the pawn, the most common piece. The pawns are stationed at the 2nd and 7th rank. On their first move, they can move either 1 or 2 spaces forward, but after that, it can only move forward 1 space. Pawns only move forward, but capture opponents' pieces diagonally. If your pawn gets to the end of the board, it can become a knight, bishop, rook, or queen. Next, we've got the bishop. He's got a pointy hat. The bishops go here, and they can only move diagonally as long as it's an open space. They also capture pieces diagonally. Here are the knights. They move in L's. That's to say 2 spaces vertically or horizontally, followed by 1 space vertically or horizontally. Here's what it looks like. The knight is the only piece that can hop over other pieces, and they capture pieces at the end of their L's. These are the castles, or rooks. They're kind of like bishops, but they move vertically or horizontally instead of diagonally. This is the queen. She's your most powerful piece, so take good care of her. She moves like a bishop and a rook combined. And finally, here's the king. He can move 1 space in any direction. Regarding moves, here's one more for you. It's called castling. Basically, you get to move your king and your rook at the same time. It's a good move for tucking away your king and keeping him safe. You can castle your king on the king side or queen side. Here's what it looks like. You can't have moved your king or your rook beforehand. You can't castle out of check, and finally, you can't castle through a check. Now, let me explain check and checkmate. A check is when your king is under threat of being attacked. In other words, he's in the line of fire. Here's a check, here's a check. Here's a check, 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 check. When you're in check, you have to get out of it. There are several ways to get out of check. You can move the king away, you can put a piece in front to block the check, or you can capture the piece putting you in check. Checkmate is when your king is in check but can't get out. For example, here's a checkmate. See, the king can't move, there are no pieces to block the check, and we can't take the piece putting him in check. You don't want to be in this situation, because you lose. See, it's a pretty simple game, but simplicity breeds immense complexity. After only 3 moves, a chess game can unfold in 121 million different variations. Some say there are more possible chess games out there than there are stars in the galaxy. Now that you know the basic rules, time to flex on some fools. Ryersonian, Nick Dunne.